So first, this is the picture that, I'm going to use this, okay? Take a look very carefully, if you can, okay? All right. You need to have a piece of, A4 size paper, okay? Followed by maybe a color pencil, and then the pen. This time, actually, a pen, it will be okay then. And then some marker if you have. Make sure that you should have, marker. And then, if you have it at home, keep it in crayons all the time. Make sure, I'm gonna ask all, a grade level of students that, please bring all your materials if you can, okay? Because this is very, unexpected and coronavirus time, so I want you to actually keep your supplies in the locker and try to actually bring it to the art class as soon as when you come back to school then, okay? So if you have color pencil, that's okay. I probably just need some a little bit in red and then black for doing this project then. The more we are going to work on the Alexandra Calder, different types of mobility design, that we may kind of add on maybe a greens, a darker hunter greens, and maybe some in orange, maybe some actually navy blues or royal blues that we are going to continue using it. But today we are not going to use it, just for make sure that please I want you to focus on just color as you see in this the activity card, okay? All right, so let's start right now. So first, I want you to actually keep your papers in this vertical directions rather than horizontal, because sometimes I just need to change it either horizontal or in a vertical direction. But this time, please, keep the vertical directions if you can. So place it in here, okay? I want to actually start, draw this one then, okay? First, I want to actually start, I want to actually start from the top area, okay? So, you can use a pencil if you want to, okay? But I want to actually use a pen at this moment, then, okay? So, try to use the palms, okay, hands that you are going to actually use this one. So, I'm going to actually use the thumb finger and place it on the top, okay? This is the area that, okay? That's the location that my scallop. I'm sorry, not a lobster. Trap is gonna be located in here. And before then, I'm gonna actually just draw as on here then. So I'm gonna draw a little bit. Doing this, making a bit little kind of a chain connections, and slightly doing this, okay, and then doing all the way up. Okay, all right, try to make it easier yourself, okay? Then I'm gonna actually draw, okay, use this shape then, okay? His shape is very simplified, okay, but I don't want you to kind of scribble, okay? Try to more focus on the inner line, how he actually made it and simplify as a scallop look, the lobster look, okay? So this is, maybe, I can get to, and then maybe some a little bit on the eyes, okay? And then here, and then maybe making in here, and do this, okay? Then actually going down, I'm probably gonna have, okay, down below, because I need to have some sort of, chain connections, right? So I'm going to do this, and then when you take a look at this, you're probably going to see a little bit a circular shape, but it's in everything has a bit little in a different size. So I'm going to draw the circle down, and then be a little kind of oval shape, but it's longer. But here is a bit down, okay? So try to actually follow as is, okay? Then I'm going to actually use the line that has a curved line. So I'm going to actually draw one big curve down here. And then do this. You see up here? Okay. Then maybe a little bit chains going down, going down, going down, chain. Okay. Then, I probably just need to draw the shape on here then, okay? Right. So I probably just draw on here, if you can see it clearly, Okay, all right. Then try to follow the way that I see and hear them. Okay. And he basically just focus on the lines and shape in order to create it looks like the fish or either a lobster. Okay, so my shape is, can you take a look at this one? So my shape is very way that he actually create. Obviously this is sculpture, so he definitely actually using a flexible wire to try to kind of make the shape just like on here then. Okay, but we are going to just just to draw it, just as he just did it then. All right, so the next step is I want to focus on this area. This one, it looks to me that it's more like kind of a fish tails, okay? So let's take a look at this one. There might be a little bit kind of a hook and some a little bit dots in, okay? Then take a look at this line and curve. So I'm gonna do a line and a curve, okay? Line and a curve, okay? And some shape here. Okay, do you see here? Okay, then I'm gonna continue another one. So I may have a little bit one more lines going on here. Okay, and that's another shape, which is a little bit different, but that's okay. Okay, and then there might be another line, but very thin and linear lines. Then you see here, there's some actually lines a bit little very detailed, and the lines that you can see, but some of the lines is very vague. You don't know if there is a lines in or not. But this is how I'm actually doing it then. Okay, and then there is another action hook. I'm gonna create and then do this shape. Okay, because he probably actually see the fish the scallop that has more lines, so maybe he couldn't actually just exactly as he could do, but this may be part of the piece that he was trying to show it, and then this is a type of art that he actually created his own type of art, so you can actually create your own styles if you want to. Okay, so I'm actually going to try to create this section as he did. Okay, do you see here? Yes. So do you see here then? Okay, yes. So this is how I did. Okay. All right. Then you see the kind of a shadow. What's actually most important thing is from Alexandra Calder design is that when you actually see this one up against white background, that it will give you actually a nice shadow. So I'm gonna actually draw a nice shadow together, and then do it a little bit down here too. Okay, if you don't have any space, that's okay, you don't need to. Okay, but this is what I did. Okay, so now I'm done, all set. So it's the next step. Okay, once you finish, I'm gonna go back and maybe using a little bit thick marker. You see the line that has a bit thick lines compared to other lines. I'm gonna go back and a little bit retouch, just doing like that. Okay, and then doing like this. Nice curved line. Yep. And it's very simplified. So don't actually give your pressure that you're gonna make it a very perfect shape then. Okay. So this is also another one. See here? Yes. See here? Yes. So I try to actually show what's in a thick and a thin line by using different types of medium. Okay. You can use actually this either crayons. I mean, crayon might be a bit little thick, but maybe a color pencil, you can do that way too. So I'm gonna actually use this area using the a black color pencil, and then showing have a little more a different medium, so that I can actually showing the different size and then different styles on it. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, Yeah, and then this one, you can definitely leave it as is, or you can do just like I did then. Okay, so I'm actually doing here then. All right, so the next step, because since he didn't actually use much of color, what you can do, you can actually go back in a marker, just tracing, and then fill that all the colors that he just did it then. Okay. Make sure that nice color sets if you can. Okay. All right. The next one, it's a bit little odd, but you can a little bit switch into the shape then. Okay, so this is my maybe a scallop, or I'm sorry, I keep on saying a scallop, just fish scales. Okay, I'm doing this, color it in, right? You see it here, right? And then doing in here, and then I'm doing in here, just color it all. And doing like that. Okay, all right. So once you finish, then I'm gonna go back and see the lobster trap up a body part maybe. So I'm gonna go back and just filling with marker, and then just filling the all black using the marker then. Okay, just like that. Oh, missing the maybe eyes. Then it's up to you. You can actually use the a color pencil and just add it inside. Okay, I'm actually picking up the color pencil to do this, because I feel it's much easier, because sometimes when you use crayons, it's very thick, right? Yep. What I'm saying is, when you use crayons, it's very thick. Look at the size. So I rather just using the color pencil, just fill that in, just like that. So this is my things that I actually draw from his sculpture. Then you see the little shadow on the background. You can definitely actually work on some. Ooh, look at this. I'm gonna actually follow the line then. Then you can actually just fill the black, just adding on using the color pencil. I'm using the crisscross hatching, cross hatching or something. Okay. And then down here, same thing. I'm gonna add some colors in shadow on it then. Okay, all right. Then it's up to you. You can go back and then this one using just re-over, just redone it, but make it a more a layer with a different medium. If you want to. Okay, so this is the Alexandra Calder mobile, as you see it, right? And then this is my drawing. So it's quite similar what you see on here then. Yes? Okay. Alright, so I hope you enjoy, and then please don't forget to actually collect all your work by the time when you guys are gonna come back in 2 weeks later, okay? Because we have action class starting in April 25th, 3rd, right? 26, the last week of April, and then make sure that you have to actually bring all your artwork, and then I'm going to actually select several pieces for small art show. When you guys actually come back then. Okay. All right. Thank you for watching, and then I will talk to you soon. Bye.